So, friends, we have with us our domain expert on registration, Mr. Ravi B. Sehgal. He is Senior Chartered Accountant, SK Mittal and Company Chartered Accountants. Mr. Sehgal is a Chartered Accountant with rich industry experience. He has worked with Steel Authority of India Limited for 37 years, an MBA Finance from Faculty of Management Studies, Delhi. He is presently working with Mrs. SK Mittal and Company. He has experience in income tax, GST, RBI, MCA, and other statutory related services. Over to you, sir, for the registration policy, sir.
Thank you, Priyaji. Good afternoon, participants. Welcome to all of you. And to begin with, let me thank the organizers for giving me this opportunity to share my thoughts, share my experience with all of you. And I'm sure it will be definitely of use to all of you. So friends, we have all decided that we will get into a business, and then when we get into the business, there are certain legal commercial compliances which are required to be done, which is officially termed as registration of a business. And though it may sound very something very difficult to be done, but let me start with a assurance to all of you that after the things have become online, most of the thing documentation is done online. You need not visit from door to door or from office to office to get your business registered. Things are very easy, and once you open the form, you will find that the registration is so simple when you want to start a business. So when we want to start a business, I will first deal with certain conceptual matters. And when I'm talking about conceptual matters, I would request you to be slightly carefully listening to the basic fundamentals. Basic fundamental of registrations are: what is registration? We want to get ourselves known to the world, to the government, to the administration, to the business partners that I am starting a business. So when I'm starting a business or we are starting a business, they would like to know first of all who am I or who we are. So uh, you would have sometime gone definitely for making your driving license or for your voter ID card or Aadhaar card. So what happens? Actually, that is also a registration. Voters card is a registration of voters. So what do they ask for? They will ask you for a photograph. They will ask you for a proof of your address and identity proof. So similarly, whenever we are going to for any registration, they would definitely say that bring your documents to establish that what you are telling you are. Which is known as properly known as KYC document, that is know your customers. Know your customer means the, the entity with which you are registering, they want to know who you are. So what are the primary KYC documents? It is your ID proof. It can be Aadhaar card, it can be voter ID card, it can be driving license. So what is your some second is your address proof. The address proof can be in terms of the house in which you live. You have a lease agreement, or if the house is owned by you, then you have ownership document. In case you want to do business in third parties premises, then there should be no objection from the person from whom you have hired the premises, that he has no objection in doing business from the premises which you have taken on hire. Suppose you have taken a premises for residential purpose and you want to do business from there, it is not acceptable. So you should have permission from the landlord saying that you want to register for you want to go for a business, and the landlord does not have any objection in starting a business in the hired premises. So you have your ID proof, you have your address proof, and next is photograph. Then there is, in the today's world, there is something called digital signature. When you will file various documents online,